name's Kaitlyn.
Mine too.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Please have a seat. So your name's Kaitlyn as well?
Yeah.
Wow, what a coincidence. Is there another name that I could use for you? Another name that people may call you?
A lot of people call me Kate.
Okay, Kate. Now I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. I have my master's degree in social work. I went on and took my exam and became licensed 10 years ago, so I've had my license in social work for 10 years now. I've worked for this specific agency that I'm at now for 8 years. And for our sessions, Kate, I would like for us to create goals, because I understand that you came to me for some help with the situation that you're in. I would like for us to create goals for you to kind of get out of that hole that you're in right now. So do I have your permission to go along with these sessions?
Is anything going to be out to the public?
Do you mean, will I be telling anyone information that...
Is anyone besides us going to know what's going on?
Well, Kate, there's no need to worry about that. I follow the confidentiality policy that we have with our agency. Anything that is said in this room stays between you and I follow the National Association of Social Workers Code of Ethics. I've been following it for 10 years now, and there's no need to worry.
Okay.
However, I must report any harm that you mentioned that you may do to yourself or to others where it involves physically being hurt.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, perfect. How would you tell me a little bit about yourself? Tell me what you do for fun. What do you enjoy?
Well, I'm from the area. I'm from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I used to play a little bit of soccer, so I like to run a lot. I have a dog back home. I take him out to the park quite a few times a week. I really enjoy it there. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I do a little bit of painting on the side. It really releases stress. And,
Oh, nice.
You know, it just kind of eases the mind. Especially recently, I've been, kind of letting myself go, and I go downtown a little bit. I hit up some of the bars.
Okay.
Now that I'm of age, it's kind of fun down there. I see myself down there a lot, and
Okay.
those are 3 places where I find myself a lot.
Okay, so I read a little bit about your case. Do you want to tell me specifically why you wanted to come in for some sessions? What's been going on that you've been having some trouble with besides? I understand that you've been going to the bars a little bit. Has there been anything else that caused that?
Yeah, I went to school at OSU. My boyfriend Donovan at the time got a scholarship there, and he's doing really good there, but apparently we weren't. We got an apartment together, as our first year, and I thought we were having a lot of fun. But I don't know, our classes were on different schedules, with him playing a sport and me just being a student, and so therefore I had a lot of night classes, he had a lot of morning classes, and when I went to one of my classes, he didn't have practice that day, or I don't know, our schedules were off, it was a little weird, and when I went to class, I got there was a note on the door, class is canceled. So I walked right back to our apartment. It was right on campus. We found it on Craigslist. It was really cheap. It was a really nice apartment too. 1 bedroom, But when I went back there, even like going up to our room, I don't know. I felt like something was a little weird. Something was off. And I heard this really weird sound coming from our apartment. And
It's okay. If you need a second.
When I walked in, this girl who I thought was my friend, turns out he was cheating on me with her. And, she was right next door. We used to party all the time together. It's a great school for socializing and whatnot.
Right.
And, the situation just breaks my heart because I was so in love with him. And now I just find myself back at home, and it's obviously not the same thing. I'm no longer in school. I no longer obviously have a boyfriend. But, I'm still going out to bars and drinking a lot, and I just feel really bad for, myself, because, this shitty situation happened, And then, like, now I just see myself drinking a lot, and I just don't know where to go from here.
Okay. So, you know, many people who experience a breakup feel hurt, lost, and confused on what they should do next. With you moving back home, withdrawing from classes, moving back with your parents, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you have great support from your family.
Yeah, my family is not the issue. It's just like I feel like a part of me is missing because now that I left all my friends at school, you know, I had a lot of real good friendships there with his friends, my friends. We had like a really good community going on, and then just to find out that one of my friends was hurting me like that, it was just devastating and heartbreaking.
Right. So at the time, you felt as if you had a strong circle, connection of friends at the time.
Yeah.
Right. How do you feel about looking for colleges to attend around where your parents live and starting new and developing that new social circle of friends?
It's just really hard being home because my parents are divorced, and you know, now that I'm grown, I feel like I'm still a child just going back and forth. You know, I have a room at my mom's place, but I also have a place at my dad's, and I don't know where to stay, I don't know where to feel comfortable, and I don't know where to make these new connections.
Okay. What do your parents do? Let me know what. Does anything else bother you about living with your parents other than them being divorced?
Well, my mom's home a lot. She's just a secretary at this small place, so I feel like she's
Okay.
always home. I'm close with her, but I don't know if I want to really live with her again.
Right.
Whereas my dad, he works 2 jobs. He's in and out all the time, but he's a little bit more protective over me. And I can't really see myself living with either of them because my mom's always home and my dad's just in and out, and he still treats me like a child.
Okay, so you're in a tough situation right now. Have you experienced your parents invading on your privacy before college, before you went off to Ohio State University with Donovan?
Yeah, and you know, I just had so much privacy with or without him. You know, it was a good experience for me, just learning what it's like to be on my own. But I just don't know how to accomplish that here.
Okay, so I understand you want to move forward with your breakup. Possibly enroll back in college. Get on your 2 feet again, because right now you're feeling lost and you're confused. You don't know what to do. But you're worried about with your parents and privacy. You're in a tough situation right now. I completely understand. Is there anything, maybe any positive thoughts that ran through your mind that you could possibly do?
I would like to enroll back in college, but I'm just not sure if I should stay here or if I should move away. I don't know what the positives are being here and moving away. You know, I had such a fun but terrible time at OSU, and now I'm just back here. I feel like I'm drinking away my sorrows.
Okay. And you know what, Kate? It's going to be okay. Sometimes people like to look for another way to escape the pain, but that isn't always the answer, but it happens. It's good that you're taking a step and you're realizing that you would like to enroll in college. Have you thought about possibly, if you want to go back, you want to go away to college and not live with your parents because of the whole divorce situation? Will you be doing anything in the meantime before next semester, before you enroll back in college?
I'm just not sure about how to go about this situation. You know, I don't know how to spend my time anymore. And I start looking for schools, and then I just get depressed over Donovan, and you know, it's just back and forth, back and forth.
In the meantime, while you look for schools, have you considered possibly working and maybe interacting with coworkers? And in the meantime, while you look for colleges to attend, you'll be making money and could possibly not have to depend on your parents to establish residency with them. Have you considered that?
I've never taken that into consideration, but now that you say that, you know, maybe I should do that. And even if it's just going to school around this area for part-time, you know, as long as I have my own place, maybe everything will get better.
Yeah. Do you feel good about maybe doing that? Maybe.
That is kind of a positive outlook on this whole situation.
Okay.
I would like to look into that.
Okay, so maybe for our next session, it sounds like you would like to look for a job, make money, and all while you're doing that, you will be applying for other colleges, looking, seeing what else is out there, because there are great colleges around the city of Pittsburgh, and starting new will be good for you. When I walk you out after a session, I can walk you out to our lobby. There are AA pamphlets that I would like to give you for Alcoholics Anonymous. You will be able to go to those sessions and relate with other people that are turning to alcohol for problems that are going on in their life. And not to say you'll be stuck with this if you don't go, but if you decide to go, the pamphlets have information for AA. And there's also pamphlets I would like to give you for information on local colleges that are around the Pittsburgh area. So it sounds like for our next session, we have a good goal to go to accomplish for our next session. Thanks for coming in today, Kate. I really appreciate it. You will see better days because you're taking positive steps to do so. So thank you for today, and let me walk you out to the lobby.
Thank you for all your help.
No problem. I really appreciate it. Go ahead.